Hi, life winners. Welcome to Talk 2 from the book When Things Talk 31 Witty, Wise, and Worthwhile Lessons to Win at Life. This talk is entitled When the Purple Cloth Talks, Stained but Still Valuable. My signature presentation piece. At a recent conference, a young man saw me with my purple cloth and then said, "Miss, are you the lady who presented at my school?" On hearing the name of the school, I said yes, and I saw his face just light up. He said, "I remember you. I was one of the students that held the purple cloth." It was a most adorable moment for me. Over the past 2 years, the color purple has become a significant color in my life, and God has been using a purple cloth to teach me about my worth and value. Beyond that, the purple cloth itself has been speaking to me about life hurdling and giving me insights to help people to win at life. There are many lessons to share, and I will not put all of these into one talk. Therefore, along with the history of the color purple, there will be at least three talks on when the purple cloth talks. Sorry about the tongue twister. In using the purple cloth at my presentations, I normally ask 2 questions. What do you see? How much do you think it's worth? In answer to the first, people normally tell me the visible qualities they see. It's crushed, it's purple, it has creases or lines, and of late, it has stains. Some time ago, oil or fruit juice spilled on it, and I have not been able to get rid of the stains. In fact, I thought of changing the cloth, and then I got a life-transforming insight why not to do so. The fact that the cloth has stains does not make it useless. In fact, it speaks more powerfully in my presentations with the stains. I'll soon tell you how. In answer to the second question, how much is it worth, members of the audiences often quote some small sums of money between Jamaican $150 and $1,000. That's less than a little over $1 and a little under $10. After this, I challenge them by telling them that when I look at the purple cloth, I see at least 10,000 Jamaican dollars or $100, to which there will be gasps, laughter, and expressions of disbelief. I then insist that I am serious, and they need to tell me how I can actually get 10,000 Jamaican dollars at least from the same purple cloth. Suddenly, everyone then puts on their thinking caps and begin to give me ideas such as make a dress, make ties, bags, bathing suits, ribbons, cloth napkins, decorate a place, have someone famous sign it, and then you will see their expression change. If someone famous signs it, it will be worth much, much, much more than 10,000 Jamaican dollars, and they can't pay for it. And there are many other responses that they will give me. I then ask them what changed. It is the same piece of purple cloth. What changed? Of course, they give me answers which usually have to do with the use of their imagination and that they began thinking of uses for the cloth. I then generally transition to making several points depending on the topic given to me. And one of those has been stained but still valuable. On this particular occasion, I was preparing to present at 2 Christian conferences, and as I prepared, one morning the purple cloth spoke to me like never before. One conference had to do with sexual purity and the single woman, and the other, women and self-esteem. When the purple cloth spoke to me, it spoke to me in a very profound way. There are many of us who believe that because of our mistakes that we are Hence, many of us suffer from low self-esteem. Many of us have been stained by sexual abuse and other kinds of abuse, failures, breaking our own standards, and as such, we now have a low view of ourselves. However, just because something is stained or you have become scarred does not mean you are useless and no longer valuable. In fact, those very scars or stains can become marks of distinction that work in your favor. Let's talk about marks of identification. That's the second lesson the purple cloth spoke to me about. Very often people will not listen to your message unless they can identify with you. Your scars or stains, mistakes, and failures will serve as a platform for identification once you recover. People listen to me because they can relate to me. Someone will come to me for help with low self-esteem and suicide because I have been there. Someone will share about their struggle with chastity because I have had similar struggles. My scars and stains are my stripes. They remind me of the grace of God and are markers to remind me of the changes which have taken place in my life. That which has been damaged can be repaired and used for good and even become more valuable. The stains on the purple cloth need not prevent the designer from using this cloth. There are ways to make it work nevertheless. Besides, the entire cloth is not stained. It's only a few patches. The third lesson the purple cloth taught me on this occasion has to do with symbols of hope. There is a stained woman in the Bible that gives me hope, just like this stained purple cloth. Her name is Rahab. Rahab was a prostitute who was used to save her entire household from mass murder. Rahab was from a group of people marked for destruction, but her act of courage saved her entire family. In fact, it gets better. Later, she married a prince in Israel and became part of the family tree of King David and Jesus Christ. She ended up among the royals. So fitting as we talk about purple cloth. This is a powerful story. Remember the stained purple cloth, and remember this: you may be stained, but you still have value and worth. Questions for reflection. Are you feeling useless and worthless because you've been stained by life? How could your stains and scars become your stripes? How has this talk inspired you? Tell me all about it, comment, and help me refine this talk as we write this, our second book, When Things Talk. Stay tuned for talks 3 and 4 from the purple cloth. I'm Ruth Taylor saying, ta for now, until next time.